Seniors, avoid these 6 proteins destroying your kidneys, plus 4 safe ones. Every day, without even realizing it, millions of people are eating proteins that quietly wear down their kidneys. And here's the thing, it's not fast food or greasy takeout I'm talking about. It's foods that for years we've been told are healthy and good for our body. You might be adding them to your meals thinking you're making the right choice, but for your kidneys, they can be a slow poison. The truth is simple. Not all protein is the same. Some types protect your muscles, help you heal, and support your energy, but others, even ones that look healthy, can silently overload your kidneys, flooding them with waste, raising acid in your blood, and forcing them to work twice as hard. You might feel fine now, but kidney damage is quiet. It can build up for years before you notice anything is wrong. That's why this matters. In this video, I'll show you 4 proteins that are safe and gentle for your kidneys, 6 common ones you should cut back on today, and 1 simple daily habit that can keep your kidneys strong for the rest of your life. Let's start exploring with me for kidney-healthy proteins. 1. Egg whites. Egg whites are one of the cleanest and safest protein sources you can add to your diet if protecting your kidneys is a priority. They deliver pure, high-quality protein without the extra elements that can make your kidneys work harder. Each egg white contains only about 10 milligrams of phosphorus, which is very low compared to meats, dairy, or even whole eggs. This matters because when your kidneys aren't functioning at their best, they can't remove excess phosphorus as efficiently. High phosphorus in your blood can weaken your bones, damage your heart, and cause calcium to build up in dangerous places like blood vessels. By choosing egg whites, you give your body the protein it needs without loading it with this risky mineral. Another big plus? Egg whites are almost completely free of purines, the compounds that break down into uric acid. Too much uric acid can lead to gout flare-ups or kidney stones, both of which can cause pain and further harm your kidneys. On top of that, egg whites have no cholesterol and no saturated fat, making them a heart-friendly option. This is important because kidney health and heart health are closely connected. When one struggles, the other is often affected too. Egg whites are also very easy to digest. Unlike some heavy proteins that can leave you feeling sluggish or bloated, egg whites are light yet satisfying. You can cook them in so many simple ways: scrambled, boiled, in an omelet with vegetables, or even blended into a smoothie for extra protein without changing the flavor too much. They're also affordable and easy to find in any grocery store, whether as fresh eggs or as pasteurized liquid egg whites in a carton. The best part? You didn't feel like she was on a diet or missing out. That's the beauty of egg whites. They're a simple, no-sacrifice swap that helps you keep enjoying your meals while supporting your kidneys. If you're serious about protecting your kidney health, starting your day with egg whites is an easy, affordable, and powerful step you can take right now. Sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference over time, and this is one of them. 2. Tofu. Tofu might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think about protein, but for your kidneys, it's one of the gentlest choices you can make. Unlike many animal proteins that can create a heavy acid load for your body to process, tofu has a naturally low acid load. That means your kidneys don't have to work as hard to keep your body's pH in balance. In fact, just half a cup of tofu gives you about 10 grams of high-quality protein, which is plenty to support your muscles, help repair tissues, and keep your energy up without putting unnecessary strain on your kidneys. What makes soy protein in tofu special is that it doesn't increase the filtration pressure inside your kidneys. This is important because high filtration pressure, over time, can cause tiny filters in your kidneys called nephrons to wear out. Many people don't realize that even healthy animal proteins, when eaten in large amounts, can push that pressure higher. Tofu sidesteps this problem, giving you the protein you need without that hidden stress. But the benefits don't stop there. Tofu is also rich in natural plant compounds called isoflavones. These are powerful anti-inflammatory agents that can help protect your kidney cells from damage. Chronic inflammation is a big factor in many kidney problems, and lowering it can go a long way toward keeping your kidneys working well as you age. Adding tofu to your diet doesn't have to be complicated or boring. You can cube it into soups, stir-fry it with vegetables, or blend it into smoothies for a creamy texture. It absorbs flavors easily, so whether you like savory, sweet, or spicy, tofu can fit right in. And if you've never cooked with it before, There's no need to be intimidated. A simple pan fry with a bit of olive oil and your favorite seasonings can turn it into a delicious, kidney-friendly meal. If you're looking for a protein source that nourishes your whole body while treating your kidneys with kindness, tofu is a smart, simple, and powerful choice you can start enjoying today. If you're concerned about your parent or elderly relative's kidney health, leave a comment saying, "I want to protect my kidneys." I'll send you a guide to the 4 best proteins to help keep your kidneys healthy for the long term. 3. Tilapia. Tilapia is a lean white fish that doesn't always get the attention it deserves, but for kidney health, it can be a quiet hero. In every 100 grams, tilapia provides about 22 grams of high-quality protein, the kind your body can use to maintain muscle strength, repair tissues, and keep your immune system strong. The difference between tilapia and many other protein sources is that it delivers this nutrition without overloading your kidneys with waste products that need heavy filtering. This makes it especially valuable for people who need to be careful about how much stress they put on their kidneys. Another benefit of tilapia is its naturally low phosphorus content, roughly 170 milligrams per serving. For healthy kidneys, phosphorus is usually not a concern, but for anyone with reduced kidney function, excess phosphorus can build up in the blood and cause serious problems. It can pull calcium from the bones, weaken them, and create a harmful balance in the body that your kidneys have to work harder to fix. By choosing a protein source that's naturally low in phosphorus, you give your kidneys a break and help protect your bones at the same time. Tilapia is also very easy to digest. Unlike some high-fat meats or tougher cuts of red meat that can sit heavy in your stomach, tilapia is light and gentle. This means your body can break it down and absorb the nutrients without that uncomfortable, sluggish feeling after a meal. It also contains a balanced omega ratio, not as high in omega-3 as fatty fish like salmon, but still supportive for metabolism and overall health. Its mild flavor is another plus. Many people who don't like fishy tastes find tilapia to be one of the easiest seafood options to enjoy. You can prepare it in many ways: steaming, baking, grilling, and it works well with a wide range of seasonings. For kidney health, the best approach is to avoid deep frying or heavy breading, which can add unhealthy fats and unnecessary sodium. Instead, try seasoning it with lemon juice, garlic, fresh herbs, or a light drizzle of olive oil. Pair it with vegetables and whole grains for a balanced, kidney-friendly meal. Eating tilapia once or twice a week can be a simple but effective change in your diet, giving your body the protein it needs while helping your kidneys work more efficiently. Over time, making small, consistent choices like this can make a big difference in keeping your kidneys strong and healthy. 4. Quinoa. Quinoa may look like a small seed, but for your kidneys, it's one of the most supportive protein sources you can choose. Unlike many other plant-based options, quinoa is a complete protein, which means it contains all the essential amino acids your body cannot make on its own. This is the same type of protein quality you would find in animal products, but without the heavy metabolic waste that can put stress on your kidneys. 1 cup of cooked quinoa offers about 8 grams of protein, making it a steady and gentle source of fuel for your body. It also contains a good amount of fiber, which plays an important role in kidney health. Fiber helps move waste and toxins through your digestive system, reducing the amount of work your kidneys have to do. By improving digestion and supporting healthy bowel movements, quinoa gives your filtration system a much-needed break. Another important benefit is that quinoa is naturally low in potassium and phosphorus. For people with kidney concerns, this is essential. High potassium can affect heart rhythm, while excess phosphorus can weaken bones by pulling calcium away. Choosing a protein that keeps these minerals in balance is one more way to protect long-term kidney function. On top of that, quinoa is versatile and easy to include in your meals. It cooks quickly, has a light nutty taste, and works well in salads, soups, or even as a warm side dish with vegetables. Because it is plant-based, it's also lower in saturated fat compared to many animal proteins, which can help maintain healthy blood pressure and reduce strain on the cardiovascular system. Another important factor in kidney protection. By making quinoa a regular part of your diet, you're giving your body the protein it needs while keeping your kidneys from unnecessary stress, helping them stay healthy and efficient for years to come. 6 kidney-destroying proteins. 1. Smoked turkey. Smoked turkey might look like a smart, healthy choice. It's lean, low in fat, and often promoted as better than bacon or ham. But for your kidneys, it's far from perfect. Just 1 strip can have over 500 milligrams of sodium, and many people eat several slices at once. Too much sodium makes your body hold onto fluid, raising blood pressure and forcing your kidneys to work harder. Over time, this strain can damage their delicate filters, which don't heal easily once harmed. It's not just the salt. Most smoked turkey is loaded with phosphate additives to keep it moist and fresh-looking. These aren't the natural phosphorus found in foods like beans. They're inorganic phosphates that your body absorbs almost completely. If your kidneys can't clear them fast enough, phosphate can build up, weaken your bones, harden your arteries, and make kidney problems worse. Then there are nitrites, preservatives that give smoked turkey its pink color and help prevent spoilage. Inside your body, nitrites can form harmful compounds, adding even more stress to your organs. Your kidneys already filter waste every day. Extra chemicals mean extra strain. When you add up the high sodium, phosphates, and nitrites, smoked turkey is no longer the safe protein it appears to be. It may not cause instant pain, but damage can build quietly over months or years. If kidney health matters to you, it's best to limit smoked turkey and choose fresh, unprocessed proteins instead. These give you the nutrients you need without hidden ingredients that weigh down your kidneys. 2. Red lentils. Red lentils are often seen as one of the healthiest plant-based proteins. They're rich in fiber, low in fat, and provide a good amount of protein. Many people use them in soups, curries, or salads, thinking they're making a great choice for their health. But when it comes to kidney health, red lentils can be more of a challenge than most people realize. 1 cup of cooked red lentils contains about 700 milligrams of potassium and around 350 milligrams of phosphorus. For someone with healthy kidneys, these minerals are usually managed without a problem. But if kidney function is reduced, high amounts of potassium can build up in the blood. This can lead to a dangerous condition called hyperkalemia, which can affect your heart's rhythm and even become life-threatening in severe cases. Phosphorus is another concern. Healthy kidneys filter out extra phosphorus, but when kidney function is impaired, phosphorus can stay in the blood. Over time, this can pull calcium from your bones, making them weaker, and it can also harden blood vessels. The problem with potassium and phosphorus buildup is that you don't usually feel symptoms right away. That means you might think you're eating well, while in reality your kidneys are under more stress than they can handle. If you're trying to protect your kidneys, it's not about cutting out all plant proteins. It's about choosing the ones that are gentler on your body. Red lentils can be eaten occasionally in small portions, but they shouldn't be a daily staple for people with kidney concerns. There are other protein sources that give you the nutrition you need with lower levels of potassium and phosphorus. Making that swap helps lighten the load on your kidneys so they can keep doing their job for as long as possible. 3. Hot dogs. Hot dogs might be a quick and tasty choice for many people, but for your kidneys, they are one of the most damaging foods you can eat. The reason isn't just the meat itself, it's what happens to that meat before it reaches your plate. Most hot dogs are ultra-processed, meaning they've been changed far from their natural form and packed with additives to improve taste, texture, and shelf life. These additives include very high amounts of sodium, nitrates, phosphates, and unhealthy fats that can quietly harm your kidneys over time. Sodium, or salt, is the first problem. Too much sodium makes your body hold on to extra water, which raises blood pressure and forces your kidneys to work harder to filter your blood. Over time, that extra workload can cause wear and tear, especially if your kidney function is already reduced. Then there are nitrates, chemicals used to keep hot dogs looking pink and fresh. Inside your body, these nitrates can turn into harmful compounds that damage blood vessels and interfere with normal kidney function. Phosphate preservatives are another hidden danger. They help keep the texture of hot dogs smooth and springy, but they can upset your body's mineral balance by raising phosphorus levels in your blood. Too much phosphorus can weaken bones, strain your heart, and accelerate kidney damage. And we can't forget about oxidized fats. The process of making hot dogs often involves grinding, mixing, pre-cooking, and storing meat for long periods. During these steps, fats can oxidize, creating harmful byproducts that promote inflammation throughout your body, including in your kidneys. This inflammation can make existing kidney problems worse and reduce your kidney's ability to filter waste. When you look at all of these factors together, it becomes clear why hot dogs are such a risky choice. They combine multiple harmful elements: excess sodium, damaging chemicals, and inflammatory fats into one food that's easy to overeat. Cutting back or removing hot dogs from your diet is a simple, powerful step to lower the strain on your kidneys and protect their function for the long term. 4. Red meat. Red meat is one of the most common proteins in many diets. But when it comes to protecting your kidneys, it's one of the most important to limit, especially as we get older. The reason is simple. Red meat is very high in animal protein, purines, and saturated fat. Animal protein is harder for the kidneys to process than plant-based protein, which means that every time you eat it, your kidneys have to work harder to filter out the waste products. Over time, this constant pressure can strain the delicate filters inside your kidneys, known as glomeruli, increasing the glomerular filtration pressure. This isn't something you can feel right away, but it quietly wears down the kidney's ability to function. Purines are another hidden problem in red meat. When your body breaks them down, they produce uric acid. Too much uric acid in your system can cause crystals to form, which can lead to kidney stones, a painful condition that also damages kidney tissue. High uric acid levels can also increase the risk of gout, which adds even more stress to your body. On top of that, the saturated fat in red meat can contribute to inflammation and raise cholesterol levels. Poor blood flow and inflammation are bad news for your kidneys because they rely on healthy blood vessels to filter and clean your blood effectively. This doesn't mean you have to cut out all red meat forever if you enjoy it, but it does mean you should be mindful about how often and how much you eat. Swapping some servings of red meat with kidney-friendly protein sources, like fish, eggs, or plant-based options, can give your kidneys a much-needed break while still keeping your meals satisfying. The goal isn't to punish yourself or remove all your favorite foods, but to make smart changes that help your kidneys last longer and work better, no matter your age. 5. Canned black beans. Canned black beans might look like a healthy, fiber-rich choice, but if you're living with kidney concerns, they can be a quiet source of trouble. 1 cup can contain around 600 milligrams of potassium, which is a lot if your kidneys aren't working at full strength. Potassium is important for your heart and muscles, but when your kidneys can't remove the extra, it can build up in your blood. Too much potassium can affect your heartbeat and make you feel weak, tired, or even dizzy. That's why people with reduced kidney function often need to be careful about how much they get each day. But potassium isn't the only issue here. Most canned black beans also have a high amount of sodium from the liquid they're packed in. Even if the beans themselves are good for you, the salty liquid can raise your blood pressure, hold extra fluid in your body, and add more strain to your kidneys. And if you already have swelling in your legs or feet, or if your blood pressure is a little high, that extra sodium can make things worse fast. The good news is there are simple ways to enjoy beans without putting so much pressure on your kidneys. You can rinse canned beans under running water for a minute or two to remove a lot of the sodium, or, even better, you can cook them from dry at home. Starting with dry beans lets you control exactly how much salt you add, and it also gives you the option to use low-sodium seasoning like herbs, garlic, or onion powder instead of salt. Another tip is to mix beans with lower potassium grains like white rice or quinoa to balance out the total potassium in your meal. This way you can still get the fiber, plant-based protein, and flavor you love from black beans without overloading your kidneys. Making these small changes might not seem like a big deal now, but over time they can make a real difference in keeping your kidneys healthier and your body feeling better. 6. Steak. Steak is one of those foods many people enjoy because it's rich, filling, and often seen as a sign of a hearty meal. But if you are trying to protect your kidneys, it's one protein you need to be very careful with. The reason is simple. Steak is high in saturated fat, phosphorus, and uric acid. 3 things that can make life harder for your kidneys. Saturated fat doesn't just affect your heart, it can also add to inflammation in your body, and chronic inflammation can slowly damage kidney tissue over time. Phosphorus is a mineral your body needs in small amounts, but when you eat too much, which happens easily with red meats like steak, your kidneys have to work overtime to remove the excess. If they can't keep up, phosphorus can build up in your blood, leading to bone problems and further kidney strain. Then there's uric acid, a natural waste product from breaking down certain proteins. Steak is high in purines, which your body turns into uric acid. When uric acid levels rise, it can lead to gout flare-ups and put extra pressure on your kidneys to filter it out. For someone with kidney issues or even just aging kidneys, this can speed up damage. Cutting back on steak doesn't mean you have to give up flavorful meals. You can swap in leaner proteins that are easier for your kidneys to handle, like skinless poultry or certain fish that are low in phosphorus. Even plant-based proteins like lentils and tofu, in the right amounts, can be satisfying while giving your kidneys a break. The key is moderation. Enjoying steak as an occasional treat rather than a regular part of your diet. By doing this, you're not only lowering your intake of saturated fat, phosphorus, and uric acid, but you're also giving your kidneys the space they need to stay healthy for years to come. Remember, every small change adds up, and reducing something as simple as how often you eat steak can make a real difference in your kidney health. Your kidneys don't need perfection. They need steady, loving care. Every single day, they work quietly in the background, cleaning your blood, balancing fluids, and keeping your body running. And yet, they rarely get the attention they deserve until something goes wrong. The good news is you have more control than you think. You don't need a complete diet overhaul or a complicated plan. Just start small. Cut back on one harmful protein, add a kidney-friendly choice like egg whites or fresh vegetables. Take that short morning walk. Drink enough water. Each of these steps may feel small, but together, over time, they can protect your kidneys in ways you'll feel for years. Your future health is built by the choices you make today. If even one tip here made you feel more confident about caring for your kidneys, save this video and share it with someone you care about. And when you're ready to discover more simple habits that keep your kidneys strong for life, watch the next video on your screen right now.